What is the 49ers' biggest weakness, though? It's not quarterback. What is the Niners' biggest weakness? I think a lot of us expected it would be on their defense somewhere, but all of a sudden the defensive line's playing really well. They got pass rushers, they got run defenders. Alfred Collins playing well, Cleveland Farrell's playing well. There isn't a clear weakness on the D line. It's not like you have any Pro Bowlers there, but you have solid players. At linebacker, I mean, D. Winters and Curtis Robinson aren't great, but they're not liabilities. They've been in the team, in the system. They've been here. They know what they're doing. The secondary's really good. The special teams is excellent. The offense is essentially fully healthy. But there's this one position that we don't really talk about very much because it's not glamorous. And yet it seems to be like the position that breaks down right in the fourth quarter or overtime of the Super Bowl, right when you need it not to break down. And it's guard. It's left guard. In the past, it was right guard. But now you got Dominic Pooney at right guard. He was hurt the first half of the season. He seems healthier now. He's playing pretty well. He's a above average right guard. Jake Brendel, people hate him. He's a solid center. I don't really have an opinion. I mean, PFF likes him. He's a solid center. He's been here a while. They've had very successful offenses with Jake Brendel. He's never really been the liability that people make him out to be. Colton McKivitz has been improving. He's not a liability. Trent Williams is still good. But it's that left guard spot. And I think the Niners, like, if the Niners get to the Super Bowl and are winning, and all of a sudden the left guard is the reason. I mean, it's currently Spencer Burford. No offense to Spencer. Spencer, I love you, man. Your 5th round pick. You've been working hard. You've been bounced around a bunch of different positions. They didn't necessarily do you right. But the Niners made you the scapegoat for the last Super Bowl loss. Well, Spencer Burford just blocks Chris Jones. I mean, why would he not block Chris Jones? Why would he take Trent McDuffie blitzing up the A gap? Why would you just turn loose the best player on the field? Okay, so it's all Spencer Burford's fault. I felt that was bullshit the whole time too. Well, he was going to be wrong one way or another. Either he was going to block Chris Jones and Trent play, or he was going to block McDuffie and Chris Jones was going to make the play. He was screwed. He was set up for failure. But okay, you made him the scapegoat. Well, he's still on the field. Now he's playing on the left side. That was never the plan. And I think the reason why the Niners deserve a little bit of criticism for this, if not a lot, is because one, it could ruin the season. This is a Super Bowl team. This is not a Super Bowl left guard they have here. The plan was to play Ben Bartch, which was always a ridiculous plan. Ben Bartch is a former 4th round pick who is a good player when healthy. But the thing about Ben Bartch is he's never been healthy. He's never going to be healthy. He's not healthy now. He gets hurt quickly playing football. Always has. That's why he was on a practice squad. That's why the Niners got him. That's why he was on the scrap heap and the Niners got him for nothing. Because teams want durable offensive line. So Aaron Banks leaves. He's not good. He's been a miserable disappointment for the Packers. The Niners sidestepped that mistake. Very smart. Don't want to be paying him. But then they said, we're gonna bring back Ben Bartch. That's gonna be the move. And it's like everyone knew that Ben Bartch had an issue staying healthy. It's been his history. He gets the job this offseason, hurts his quad lifting weights. I can't even remember. He hurts, then he comes back, plays week 1. Oh my God, it's a miracle. He's back, hurts himself week 2, he's out. So the backup plan at left guard was a 7th round pick. I just don't think the Niners ever took this position seriously. The plan A was Ben Bartch. That's not a serious plan A. That's an unserious plan A. Plan B was 7th round pick rookie Connor Colby. Again, that's not a serious plan B. He had to play. He was awful. He was a big reason the Niners were in some close games or lost some games early in the season they shouldn't have lost. Connor Colby freaking playing. Then now you have Spencer Burford playing left guard, which is like, thank God he could do it. He played it a couple years in college, but the Niners didn't prepare him for this. He was playing left tackle in preseason and training camp. That's what they had him doing. They were preparing him to be the swing tackle because, again, they thought they were all good at left guard. They thought everything was fine. Well, they got Ben Bartch and Connor Colby. That was an unserious plan. And you could argue that guard is among the Niners' biggest needs next season because, yeah, they need a wide receiver, but like Kendrick Bourne's good. Ricky Pearsall's had really good games. Like maybe year 3, Ricky Pearsall is going to be a Pro Bowl player. Kendrick Bourne can absolutely give you 50 catches and 750 yards in this offense, but they don't have a left guard. Spencer Burford's not the answer, and he won't be on the team next year. Ben Barch is not the answer. Connor Colby, my God. If you I understand these offensive linemen are expensive. You don't wanna go out and overspend for a guy whose previous team didn't even want him. But you can't wait until round 7 to take guard. I never understood that either. In 2024, they needed a guard. When they take one? Round 3. Dominic Pooney. It's the best guard you've ever drafted under John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan. Why wouldn't you do it again? You had 2 third-round picks. I don't know who was available. You took Nicholas Martin. I kinda like Nick Martin, by the way. He's violent. But you coulda took one right there. Now, you have a gaping hole that you can't fix, and you're hoping Spencer Burford can hold it down when you already scapegoated him for 1 Super Bowl loss. It wouldn't make me confident to see him in the huddle, down 4 in the Super Bowl, 4th quarter, 2 minutes left. Where do you think the other team's gonna put their best pass rusher? This was avoidable. We talked about it. And it almost feels like the Niners are trolls. Like, they think I'm a troll. I'm quality control. There's a difference. Just because troll is in quality control doesn't make me a troll. I'm really trying to give the Niners my best suggestions. They're not all right, but I feel like anytime someone gives the Niners a suggestion that isn't a plan that came from Kyle Shanahan's head, they look at it as trolling. When really, I think Kyle trolls. He'll hear a suggestion and he'll do the opposite just to troll. Like everyone was telling Kyle last week, like, hey man, it's gonna be windy. Brock's struggling. Can't trust Brock. You're gonna throw picks. You gotta run the ball. You gotta run the ball 40 times. So Kyle heard it. What'd he do? He called 5 passes to start the was it 5, 4 or 5 passes? Who's the troll? And look, as a so-called troll to another, you gotta respect it. I like a guy who can respond to the critics in a witty way. The critics.